Sexual kink in your fantasies is for women only. How do I know? It's because when women get a hold of men's hobbies, in this case Dungeons and Dragons, they make sure men can enjoy it. Wondering what I'm talking about, right? Well, we'll get into this. This is Esper the Bard. He has his own channel, and he's going to lodge his complaint. Let's hear it.
I've slowly been going through the new 2024 version of the Player's Handbook, D&D 5.5 or 5.24 or whatever we're supposed to call it. It's been quite a mixed bag for me. Some things are improved. Some things are more practical and more organized. Some of the underpowered options from
You'll get to the point. This is not what your video is about, right?
2014 have received a much needed strengthening. But other things are worse, or they've just been tampered with unnecessarily.
So feminists who have taken over Dungeons and Dragons, they've tampered with your game unnecessarily. What are the odds? Esper the Bard.
Or they've been made frustrating or nonsensical.
Wow, feminists who hate your guts because of the way you were born made the game frustrating for you. What are the odds? Of course, their choices aren't sensual. Sorry, I got the wrong word again. Nonsensical. When you realize they hate your guts, then it makes perfect sense.
These good plus bad issues really are all over the board, from class features to feats to spells to races, which are now called species.
Yeah, why did they make that change? Because race is what they use to attack you with, dude. Race is a word for women to attack men with. It's their word. We can't have that. So they changed it to species.
When I got to the character origins section of the book, I discovered there is no half elf nor half orc. What in the world is going on?
I'll tell you, it's very simple, Esper. In order to be a half orc or a half elf, that would mean there would have to be interracial sex. And that's a woman's kink. She doesn't want men having their grubby hands on it. That is why, genius. Now, let me show you something. If you look at romance novels, which women enjoy in the majority, you will find interracial sex, right? Interracial couples. And also, you'll notice there's a lot of pale-faced men with dark-skinned women. See? Let's see if we can get a few more. See, again. Let's see. Again. Again. I think there's one where it's actually switched over. Oh, more white men with dark-skinned women. Anyway, there's a lot. There's another one. The point is, women have their fantasies, right? In their romance novels, they can enjoy the idea of people of different cultures and races getting together. You can't have that, dude. You lousy, lowly male. You can't have that. That's what this is about. I mean, you guys made the argument about half orcs, right? Half orcs, we have an issue with that now. Because why? Because the half orcs, uh, we're treating them badly. Not every race can be entirely evil, right? That was the bullshit they would give you. However, how do you explain this with half elves? Half elves are the good guys. They're the player character race, right? That you could enjoy. So why are they being taken off? Huh? Dude? Any reasons why you can't figure it out? See, I covered this already. No orcs, no problem. See, their gaslighting was like, you're treating the orcs bad. But again, how do you explain it for half elves, right? Of course, this guy is still confused.
Beginning of the book, and there was no mention of this change there either. So then I turned to the internet, Google, Reddit, ChatGPT, any kind of online source that I could find. None of it was particularly helpful. Lots of suggestions, speculations, opinions, hearsay, but nothing really in terms of actual official sources giving a definitive word on why it is that suddenly, after 50 years of D&D, one of the core races has disappeared.
Well, duh, they're not going to come right out and be honest and say, dude, we hate your guts. You're male, as per the bard. They hate your guts. And they're doing this to ruin your enjoyment. They're not going to come out and just say that. See, the orc race, the bad guys, they had their gaslighting excuse. They don't have anything for the elves. So they just remain silent. They're not going to talk to you. You're beneath them, you penis wearer.
And it just so happens to be my favorite character race. The half elf is the race that I most identify with.
Well, tough luck, dude. They're out to ruin your fun. They ruined your fun. What are you going to do about it? That's my question to you, Esper the Bard. What are you going to do about it? Because kinky sex, that's for women only, dude. It's not for subhumans like you. Oh, by the way, everyone, I left a comment. Oh, it's here. But last time I brought it up, no, it's not. Oh, you can't see it. You got to hit newest. Anyway, I left him a comment telling him why. I don't know if it's visible to you guys. Okay? So do me a favor, just would you come to this video and check it out and see from there? And if you can't see me, leave your own comment. Let this guy know what's what here. We'll see if your comments stay up. Anyway, Esper the Bard. Your game was taken over by Feminist. They hate your guts and they're ruining it on purpose just to piss you off. Mystery discovered. Or I should say solved. Mystery solved. You are welcome.